What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I am going to do another tutorial video here. So a couple of years ago I made a tutorial video on how to get Abbey Road DLC for the Wii, because as we know it is broken. But I did make a tutorial a couple of years ago, and it's not the world's greatest tutorial in my opinion. I definitely could have improved a lot, yes. And a while ago, I found out it didn't even come with one of the resources I need. But we're going to fix that. So what you're going to need is the XYZZY mod if you don't have your keys extracted. You're going to need USB Loader GX for all of it to work, which honestly I think USB Loader is honestly a little bit better, solely just because you can launch like Lord knows how many games on there. You're gonna need WAD to bin, obviously. And then you're gonna need the DLC tools and R9J ePacker. I will show you all how to install these in the description below. So let's get started with the tutorial then. Okay, so first things first, you're gonna need to go to this site called mariocube.com. This will have all of your WADs you need and all the DLC you need. This does include like non-Abbey Road DLC, such as the Sgt. Pepper's and Rubber Soul, along with All You Need Is Love. But you're gonna go to Review Repository. Where is it? WADs, Rock Band, Just Dance, and Guitar Hero DLC. I would recommend doing split WADs a little bit more than big WADs. But if you do know how to do the big WAD, then put it in the comments down below and I will pin it for you guys. Or I'll pin it for you. Alright, but here's the split WADs. Rock Band, Beatles, Rock Band, and we'll just take a random one. Let's just use, You Never Give Me Your Money, like before. If you're US, from what I know, okay, I probably should have clarified this at first. This only works in the US region. I don't know if it works in Europe, and my guess it does work on Wii U, because I have had a lot of questions about Wii U. But either way, okay, so that's really all we needed from our web browser. Now we're going to go to Python, the WAD to bin folder. Okay, so go here. So past the SD root. Oh, I should also clarify this at first. You do need to have your SD card in your computer, or you do need to have your keys extracted for this. So just a heads up, you will want to have your keys extracted. So the SD root, that's going to be the root of your SD card. Your keys file will be your keys.txt. Path to cert file, that'll be your device.cert, which comes with the XYZZY mod. So parent title ID, that's going to be 001 0001 0000 5239 4A45, and that's going to be a capital A. And you're going to want to use null key for this, because it'll basically say this DLC is not, it never was on there. Alright, so for add WAD, we're going to take our WAD we recently downloaded. So You Never Give Me Your Money, and we're just going to run it.
2,000 years later.
Okay, so it should just be successfully saved bogus WAD package. The bogus WAD I'll show you how to install towards the end. Okay, so if you are installing any of the Sgt. Pepper's or Rubber Soul or All You Need Is Love, this is where you're going to need to like skip to the next timestamp. I will post it up here, depending on where you need to, where we start off again. But what you're going to need to do is go to your DLC tools. So that's your unpacker. So what I like to do personally is I like to go to the root of my SD card, go under private Wii data, just create a random folder. This just makes it go a little bit faster. So you're gonna take your 015 and 016.bin files, put them over to your data, and delete later. Just make sure those actually went. Yep. Okay, we're all good. So delete later. And then that's when you're going to take it to your unpacker. If I were you, I'd get rid of this. Okay. And then you're going to come with 2 bat files. I will post these along with the packer. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up the first bat file. And then you're going to take this delete later file that we made. This is just something I like to do to speed up the process. Otherwise, it's just going to take forever if you do the R9JE. So we're going to go to delete. We're going to take our delete later, drag it, and then just run it. Whoop. Then just run it. See? Alrighty. So then it'll create this along with these app files. Then you're going to go to the second one and unpack the app files, which will be there. Alright. And our app files are unpacked. So now we got our 2 meta files. So you're gonna go to the one with the DTA, which would be the odd number one, the 00. Oh wait, actually, first things first, I should go over this actually instead. You're gonna rename it to 015 meta, and then 016 song. Alright. Now, whatever DLC you have, the numbers will vary, but always take your bin numbers and do the meta with the odd and the song with the even. So that will vary. Alright, but then you're gonna go into the GTA and edit with Notepad. This is where the bug is. So what you're gonna do, okay, so this is really kind of a file path per se. So you're gonna edit it to make it say sorry, R9JE, and then 000, but you're gonna change this to 015. That's what you're gonna change this to. And then that's your complete file path. But 15, okay, well, here's a strategy I kind of take a little bit. You take your odd bit number, and that'll be your name. That's what I kind of really to help you a lot. Okay, so now you're just gonna save that. Close. All right. So now since you have both your meta and song edited and your names changed on it, that should help you a lot. That is really... Now you just gotta pack it again. R9JE Packer. And I will post the packer in the description below too. I will post all of your resources in the description, you guys. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take these 2 files. And now this is a really helpful tool, kind of. The RB3 Wii Customs Manager. This just helps see if your what do you call it, names are correct, which in this case they are. So all good. And then you're going to take this ngid.txt. You're going to take this ngid.txt, and this will help you out a lot. Or this is where your keys come into place. So you're going to take, here's this. Or actually, here, I'll close that for now. Okay, so here's all your keys. What you're going to do is you're going to take your ng key ID, or no, your console ID. You're going to take your console ID. This is where the keys file comes in place. So Okay, so now you're gonna take your console ID, which I'm obviously not gonna show mine because privacy reasons, and you're gonna take it and post it in or paste it into the ng_id.txt file, save it, and then close. So that's all good. And now you're gonna take it into the RB3 Wii Customs Manager. Just double check it again. Make sure it actually saved, which in this case it did. So now you're gonna go into packerscriptcreator.exe. So you're gonna make a completely new batch file. So pack DLC batch file prepared. So that's good news. Packdlc.bat. This is what we just created. So we are going to edit it a little bit. Edit it with Notepad++. And you're gonna delete the title WAD because if we keep that there, that is gonna get rid of our new and improved fixed DLC itself. So you're gonna save that. Then you're just gonna run it. That's all you gotta do. This is our title WAD, so we're gonna just call this You Never Give. Okay, so now that we have it, we're gonna go back into Python. We're gonna go back into Python and go into web to bin, which means get our root, get our keys, get our cert. Okay, so right now your screen should look like mine right now, which, oh, and by the way, if you are thinking about using null key, do not use null key, because this we actually want. So right now, we're going to put this somewhere random. We'll just put it on my documents folder for now. So we're going to go to add WAD, documents, new never give, and run it. Okay, so right now we have our new and improved DLC on there. So what we're going to do now is this is where USB loader is going to take place. So we're just going to put USB loader, the USB loader GX. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go onto the USB loader process. So we're going to go into our apps. This is where we're going to keep everything here. So we're going to go into this apps folder, USB loader GX. You're going to drag this onto here. I'm not going to drag it on there myself because I already have it. And then this WAD file that's with it, you're going to put it into this WAD folder, and you should have it there. Oh yeah, another thing. If you have this title WAD, whoop, I did not mean to do that. If you have this title WAD, the 0001, 0005, all that, if you have that, you're going to want to keep that there into your WAD files. It should just be on the root of your SD card, but yeah, see. That one should just be on the root of your SD card. So it should just look like that. And now you're all good to eject it. Okay. And now we'll just go on to our Wii and start it from there. Alrighty, you guys. Now, what you're going to want to do next is you're going to want to go to your Homebrew channel. Now, this I will teach you how to actually install the USB loader GX WAD and what do you call it, the bogus WAD. So you're going to go into Wii Mod Lite. So just load. Okay. Now you're going to go to WAD Manager, Wii SD slot. Then you're going to choose bogus WAD, the 52394845 or 57 whatever. And then you're going to uninstall, then install. I'm not going to do it myself solely just because I've already got it installed. But actually, I don't even think it'll matter. So we're going to go uninstall. And then install. You should come up with this error code, which that's a good sign. And then the USB loader, you do the exact same thing. So that's when we just get out. If it doesn't crash. Okay, now somewhere in the home page of your Wii, you should have USB Loader GX and actually installed. So what you're gonna want to do, make sure on everything you have your guitar, drum set, whatever plugged in first before you launch USB Loader. And now what you're gonna want to do is launch Beatles Rock Band. And you never give me your money, that should be here somewhere. I think it's under solid. Should be, yeah, right here. So, okay, that's a good sign. The album art loads. I can't tell if the preview's playing because I have it turned down for copyright. But the preview should play. So what you're going to do is you're going to go, now this is where we just tested out. Alright, over there, that's a good sign, that SD card while it's loading. Now all you need is just press the plus button in order to start playing. And that is your, yep, there it is. That is your fixed DLC, you guys. So I hope this video taught you how to treat or fix Abbey Road DLC videos. Or I hope this video helped you understand how to fix the Abbey Road DLC. And I hope it made a lot more sense than my previous one. So, alrighty, but if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time for some more Beatles Rock Band videos, maybe, or even another tutorial video if I find out a really cool hack that you guys deserve to know. Alright, I'll see you all next time. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye-bye.